Hi, and welcome to day 11 of your January challenge with me. I'm Emma, if you're a little newer to me, and today we're going to be doing a 45-minute power yoga class that is based around twists and rotations in the spine. You won't necessarily need any props, but if you have blocks or something like a few books you can stack, especially if you have tighter hamstrings, it could assist you in a few poses today. So let's get started. We are just going to come to a comfortable seat. You can face whatever direction works best for you. Close your eyes. Let your hands rest on your thighs and sit up nice and tall. Just take 3 really focused breaths here. Decompress from your day. If it feels good, maybe exhaling out the mouth. Keep your breath slow and try to maintain your awareness through your practice today. Bring your right hand back behind you, spine to your fingertips. Stay sitting up nice and tall. Feel free to keep your eyes closed and bring your left hand to your right knee. So this is a very just gentle rotation in the spine. Try to keep your hips still and grounded. Sit up taller, inhale. And as you exhale, push your left hand against the right knee to twist you. Use the assistance of that back hand as well to stabilize you and maybe rotate you a little deeper. And then carry the rotation all the way through the gaze, so turning your head to the right. We want to think about our spine as one whole entity from the tailbone all the way to the top of the head. So remembering to carry our head into these rotations. Inhale through center, switch sides. Exhale, left hand back, right hand to the left knee. Sit up nice and tall on an inhale, and exhale, using the hands, press and twist you to the left. Trying to keep the spine stacked. And then full breaths all the way into the belly. Take an inhale and come back to center. With an exhale, make your way over to tabletop, hands and knees. Bring your right arm open towards the sky. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, circle the right arm down and back. Right arm up high, inhale, open your chest to the right. Exhale, down and back. So these are rotations as well in the spine. Inhale, open up the chest. And exhale, ground the hand. Left arm, inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, open chest to the left. Exhale, down. Once more, inhale, big open. And exhale, lower your hand down. Tuck your toes, find downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Finding any movement here that resonates with you, maybe pedal up the legs, trying to push your hips up and back. Especially at the start of our practice, if your hamstrings or calves are tight, just always feel free to bend the knees. Lengthening the spine, try not to curl forward or to push too far forward in the body. We're trying to create an upside down pyramid shape with you. One more breath. Go Surya Namaskar A's. Lift your heels, so sun salutation A's. Bend your knees, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, long straight spine. Exhale, fold your torso down. Inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling. And then exhale, hands to heart center, palm to palm. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or shoot your feet back, bend your elbows. Cobra or upward facing dog, inhale. And exhale, down dog. Lift the hips up and back. 3 breaths. we look forward again. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step or hop your feet to your hands, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Reach your hands to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. And again, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, inhale. Roll those shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. One more like that. Look forward, lift your heels, step or hop, top of the mat, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Reach your arms to the ceiling, inhale, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift back up, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, exhale, Chaturanga, step or shoot the feet back. Cobra or upward facing dog, inhale, and exhale, down dog. Lengthen your right leg, up and back, three-legged down dog, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, lower your left knee. Nice easy twist, left hand walks to the left, right arm opens up to the ceiling. If you prefer, especially at the start of our practice here, to use your right hand on that right thigh and to assist and press you deeper into the twist, feel free to do that variation instead, or right hand behind the head even. Two more breaths. Take an inhale. And exhale, bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Pull the hips to step on top of the left knee. Straighten the right leg. Flex your right toes high. Pull that right hip back. Lengthen your torso forward, hands on blocks or on the ground. And then exhale, start to fold over top of the right leg. Two more breaths. Take an inhale. And exhale, bend down in towards that right knee. Tuck the left toes, lift the back knee. Plant your heel down, extended side angle, right hand on the inner edge of that right foot or elbow lifts up onto the thigh. Tuck your right glute underneath you. Reach the left arm to the ceiling. Option, sweep your left bicep beside the left ear, palm facing the ground. Fronts of the hips scooping open and forward. So even though this isn't a rotation, if you want to think of this like trying to turn or barrel your rib cage towards the ceiling. So we're finding that wide openness in the chest. Two more breaths. Inhale. And exhale, walk your hands towards your left foot. Turn all 10 toes to face that left edge of the mat. Feet are parallel to the short edge of the mat. Walk closer to that left foot and then just bend the left knee. Feet are flat, so we're not going any deeper. Stick your butt back. Bring the right hand underneath your chest. And then open your left arm to the ceiling. So this is option one. Option two is right hand reaches to catch a hold of your left ankle. Your elbow drops to the ground and then the left arm opens up to the sky. Sticking the tailbone back, trying to lengthen your spine. Maybe even option three, left hand behind the back, reaching for your right hip crease or right inner thigh, pressing into the hand to twist you a little deeper. Two more breaths. Nice. Walk your hands back through center. Straighten both the legs, hands to hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come all the way up. Turn your 10 toes to face the front of your mat. Step your left foot in by about a foot and bring your feet hips distance apart, pyramid. Pull that right hip back, legs are straight. Hinge through the hips. Lean your chest forward. And your left hand is going to land either on the ground with ease, on a block if you have it, or if the floor feels really far away and you don't have a block, your left hand can go on your shin. It's tougher to balance, but it will help you if you have really tight hamstrings or calves here. Pull your right hip back, and then exhale, lengthen your spine like you're taking a halfway lift, so straighten your back. Right arm lifts to the ceiling. Carry your gaze up towards that right hand if you feel balanced here. If not, looking at the ground can always assist you. Think about sticking your right butt cheek back. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee. Come through center, chest parallel to the ground. Warrior 3, arms back or forward. Step into the right leg. Let your left leg lift parallel to the ground. Draw the ribs in. Roll the left hip down. Micro bend in the right knee is always welcome here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, stand up, Tadasana. Big toes touch, Uttanasana, chair pose. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky, bend your knees, and sit your bum back. Hands to heart center, palm to palm, that's why we have our feet together. Lean forward and twist to the right. Exhale, so left elbow hooks on the outside of the right thigh. Try to keep your hips level. The rotation comes from that torso. Look down at the ground. Keep your body as is. Come to the ball of your left foot, and when you feel balanced, lift your left foot up towards the left bum cheek. Stay with your torso, stay bent in the right leg. Slowly extend that left leg to the back of the mat for 3, 2. Keep it up, 1. Step your left foot back. Good, so we're in a twisted lunge. You can lower your back knee for a second to adjust until you feel stable. Left elbow still on the outside of that right thigh. Now use your hands, press into it. Option to open your arms to the sky. Option right hand behind the back, reaching for the left hip crease. Keep pulling your right bum cheek back. Left leg super straight. Option left arm underneath your right thigh. We interlace hands, or you work towards it, so you're just reaching towards it. If you find the bind, push the right thigh into that left arm, roll your chest open, pull the right hip back, left hip lifts. Want to fire in that right glute. Take one more breath in, and exhale, release your hands down to the ground. Right leg, kick it up and back, 3-legged down dog, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to tap your left tricep. And again, 3-legged down dog, inhale. Bring the knee to tap your left wrist, exhale. So down low. Inhale, up and back. Knee to the left tricep again, exhale. Extend your leg open to the left. Both hands stay flat on your mat. Legs are straight. Pull your hips to the ground, and then try to lift your chest up and forward like you're in an upward facing dog. Core tight, both hands down. Take an inhale. And exhale, use your core to lift yourself back through center. Right leg, kick it up and back, inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee and walk your hands towards your left foot at the back of the mat. As you do so, I think my right leg will be a little out of frame, but that's okay. Right leg comes parallel to the ground. Lengthen that left leg to the best of your ability and lift your torso up like a halfway lift. So think warrior 3 with your hands on the ground. Right hand stays underneath the right shoulder, and exhale, rotate your chest to the left, and then maybe left hand to your low back or left hand to the sky. My legs are shaky today. Take one more breath in. Exhale, both hands down, and tuck your right knee into your nose. Push into your left foot and stand up. Right knee to chest, interlace hands and hug the shin. Option 1, left hand holding the underside of the thigh or the front of the knee. Right arm reaches to the back of the mat. Option 2, left hand holding the outer edge of your foot. Extend the leg as far forward as it can go. It can always have a bit of a bend, but trying to get it straight. Right arm reaches back. Use the assistance of pushing your leg into your hand and your hand back against the leg to twist you further. Option head looks to the back of your mat to the right hand. Roll that right hip bone down. Stand up a little taller. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your knee. Tadasana, mountain pose, release it there. Reach your hands up to the sky, inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Close your eyes. Take an inhale. Uttanasana, chair pose, exhale. Bend your knees, lift your arms to the sky. Option to lift your heels at any point. Slowly lower your hips to the ground in 5, 4, 3. You can keep those heels down if you want to today. 2, and 1. Hips come all the way down. Tuck your left foot in. So like you're about to sit cross-legged. Left knee is bent. And then your right foot, grab a hold of it. Lift it up and try to lengthen it towards the ceiling. Chest lifting nice and high. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your knee. Left hand, reach it to hold the outer edge of your foot. Again, you can keep a bend in the knee. Whatever you do, reach your right arm to the back of the mat and then push your foot into that left hand. So just like what we were doing standing, but now we're seated. Just one more breath here, inhale. And then exhale, keep your left hand where it is. Right hand's going to cross on the other side, so your wrists are crossed, holding both sides of the foot. Bend your elbows wide, sit up tall, and pull the leg in towards you. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the leg. Either cross your legs or swing your legs back. Walk your hands forward to a plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, bend your elbows. Cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Little bend in your knees. Walk your hands towards your feet at the back of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Reach your arms up to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, palm to palm. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, walk forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. And again, walk your hands to your feet at the back of the mat. So you may have to bend your knees or lift your heels high to get there. However you can do it, find your way. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Reach your arms to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. And again, lift up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Walk to plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. One more time like that. Walk your hands to your feet. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach your hands up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Reach back up, inhale. And exhale, we fold. Walk forward to plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing, inhale. And exhale, down dog, lift up and back. 3 breaths. All right, other side, left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot in between the hands. Lower your right knee. Easy twist, right hand walks to the right. Left arm either opens to the sky, pushes against your thigh, or comes behind the head. Let your hips fall heavy and your chest roll open. One more breath in. And exhale, lower your hands, frame that left foot, pull your hips back to stack on top of the back knee, half splits. Flex your left toes high, inhale, lengthen, lengthen forward, and exhale, fold it down. Two more breaths. And then we bend nice and deeply into that left knee. Drop your right heel to the ground. Make your way to extended side angle. So feet are in a warrior 2 stance. Walk your left hand on the inside of the left foot and open your right arm to the sky. Option to sweep your right bicep beside the right ear, tucking those hips underneath you this whole time here, and then barreling, rolling the chest open. One more breath in. And exhale, walk your hands down alongside the mat. All of your 10 toes turn to face the right edge of your mat. Keep your feet flat. Bend your right knee. Hips stick back. Left hand under the chest. Right arm opens up to the ceiling. Option even here is for your right hand to tuck behind your back, reaching for that left inner thigh or hip crease. And then again, that option for your left hand to reach for your right ankle, drop to the ground. Roll your chest open, stick your bum back continuously, so try not to pull forward too far with the hips. Hips stay back. Roll the chest. Use your hands. Full inhale. And exhale, walk your hands to the center of the mat, straighten your legs, halfway lift, hands to hips, exhale, come all the way up. Turn to face the front of the mat, all 10 toes rotate, and step your back foot in by about a foot. Feet are hips width apart. Lengthen up, hinge through the hips, exhale, fold. Right hand on the ground, on a block, or on your left shin. Pull that left hip back and try to lift the hamstring to the sky. Roll your chest to the left, exhale. Left hand can stay on your lower back or reach up to the ceiling. So rather than curling into this rotation, can you straighten your spine? Or lengthen it, so tailbone sticking back, crown of the head sticking forward. And in that length, we find a deeper rotation and a little more intensity in that left hamstring, back of the leg. Full inhale. Bend your left knee. Exhale, chest comes parallel to the ground. Arms shoot forward or back. Warrior 3. Torso parallel, right leg parallel to earth. Think about grounding all the way through that left foot. Take an inhale. And exhale, we stand up, Tadasana. My cat Baloo has taken to finding a resting spot in one of our moving boxes, so that's all that rustling. She's almost settled. Big toes touch. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend your knees, reach your hands to the sky. Hands to heart center, palm to palm. Lean forward. We twist in this chair. Exhale, right elbow to your left thigh. Push into your hands, keep your hips stable. Look towards the ground. Push all of your weight into your left foot. She's jumping around. But I don't think she's as loud as when her and Kit Kat were running around attacking each other in that first video. Hover your right foot. Slowly extend your leg to the back of the mat for 3, 2. Keep it straight on 1, and then now lightly land it down. We're in our twisted lunge, turning the gaze back to the sky if you feel balanced. Option to open your arms here. So, making sure that you're not pushing your left knee towards the center of the mat. Push your left knee back against the right arm. So we stay stacked. Option left arm behind the back. Ooh, if you can keep your balance. And then right arm reaches underneath the left thigh. Maybe holding onto your hands. Push that left knee against or towards that left side of the mat. Roll the left shoulder open. Straighten that right leg. Almost settled, almost, I think. Take one more breath here, inhale. And lower your hands down, exhale. 3-legged down dog, left leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, bring your left knee to tap your right wrist. 3-legged down dog, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to tap your right tricep. Inhale, kick it back up. And again to the right tricep. Exhale, extend your leg to the right. Legs are straight, hands both are flat. Pull your hips down. Lift your chest up. Upward facing dog with the upper half of the body. Roll your shoulders back, core tight. Inhale. Exhale, use your core, pull yourself back. I'm gonna go help her. 3-legged down dog, left leg lifts up and back. Hey baby, what you doing? Stay there. Walk your hands towards your right foot. Left leg comes parallel to the ground. Lift up halfway, take an inhale. Left hand on the ground. Exhale, right arm either onto your lower back or reach it up towards the sky. Lifting that right hip up, pushing that left heel back. Take an inhale. And exhale, bend your left knee into your nose. Both hands come down. Push into the right foot. Come to standing, left knee into the chest. Squeeze it in. Right hand either holding the underside of the thigh or the outer edge of the knee. Left arm reaches back. Option right hand to outer edge of your left foot. Kick the foot forward. Try to extend the leg. Left arm reaches back. Left hip down. Stand up tall. Look back if you feel balanced. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee, come back to center. Plant your foot down. Tadasana, standing here at the back of the mat. Big toes touch, Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, lift your heels. Squeeze your inner thighs to touch. Hands come down towards shoulder height. Lower your hips to rest on your heels in 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart center. And we try to find a place of balance here. So right up on our toes, toe stand. Use your core, and with an exhale, rotate your chest to the right and see if you can hook your left elbow on the outside of that right thigh. Look at the ground, plant your left and then your right hand down. Let your knees twist more to the left. Now, hands are shoulders width apart in alignment with one another. Lift your hips up, bend your elbows, and look forward. Your bum is lifted and supported, not drooping. This will cause a lot of torque in the back body if you let your hips drop. So hips up. Now you can stay here if this is a lot, or if this is where you want to be today. You can always drop your right hip onto your right elbow, so both of your elbows are supporting you, and you can stay there. You can look forward. You can lift your feet. Side crow. Option for your hips to not rest on your right elbow. Now, if you have any variations, take them, or if you've done this 1,000 times and want to do a little more today, staying in that side crow, extend both legs to the left. Keep them stacked. Core is super tight to find that variation. Chest opening forward. Hold for one more breath. And exhale, plant your feet. Come back to center, to that crouching toe stand position here. Your hands rest on the ground. Give yourself a little break. Lower your knees. Shake out your wrists. I hope I kind of tricked you into that arm balance on that side. So on the second side, just follow along and see what your body can do. You might surprise yourself if you don't second guess it. A lot of the time I find in classes when I'm demoing something or giving the option and I really, for the first time, walk it through, a lot of people immediately just give up. And they're like, I can't do that. So they don't even try. And you never know what your body can do. So, second side, don't think about it. Just move with me. See how far you feel okay going. Hands to heart center, balance on your toes. Exhale, twist to the left. Hook your right elbow on the outside of that left thigh. Plant your right hand on the ground. Plant your left hand on the ground on the outside of the mat. Hands are about shoulders width apart. Collarbone. So this is really important for any of our crows. Think about your chest pulling forward to counter that balance so that we can actually lift our feet. So our hips are so heavy, and for women we carry the center of gravity in our hips as well. We really have to work on pulling the chest forward. Spread out your 10 fingers, lift your butt up, bend your elbows. Option to land your hips on your left elbow. Pull your chest forward, engage your core, bum lifts, feet maybe lift. You can hold there or extend your legs to that right side of the mat, keeping them stacked. Try to take 3 breaths there. One more breath, my friends. Good, yes. Lower your feet. Come back through center. Lower your knees. Shake your wrists out. Come fully to your seat. Tuck your right foot in like you're gonna sit cross-legged. Left knee into the chest, holding onto that left foot. Lift the leg up. Maybe it straightens all the way, maybe it retains a little bit of a bend, but really just pushing into the foot, trying to find wherever you can today with your leg, your hamstring. Right hand reaches on the outside of the foot. Left arm sweeps to the back of the mat. Then sit up as straight as you can. Kick that left foot into the right hand and vice versa. Twist, look to the back of your mat. All right, little bend in your left knee to come back through center. Cross your wrists one on top of the other. Left hand holds the other side of your foot. Push your foot up, working on straightening the leg. Lift your chest up, sit up straight, and then start to bend your elbows, lifting the leg in closer towards you. Take an inhale. Bend your knee, exhale. Cross your ankles or swing your legs back. Plant your hands, walk yourself out to plank. Next breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Bend your elbows. Cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Your head relax here. Take one more breath. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step or hop your feet kind of to the center of your mat. Halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Reach your hands up to the ceiling, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Left knee, I'm going to turn to face you guys. You face wherever feels comfortable for you. Left knee into the chest, cross your left ankle over top of your right thigh. Bend your right knee, sit your seat down and back. Gaze forward. Take an inhale here, lean over your thighs, and then just let yourself kind of rest for a second here as you feel that left glute stretching. I'm going to demo this for today on this one, even though I just said I don't always like doing that. What we're going to try to do is bring the left elbow to the bottom of the left foot. Now, if it doesn't quite go there, anywhere along that left shin is great, just working towards getting to the bottom of your foot. So gaze at the ground, balance. Left elbow, try to push it into the sole of your left foot. Hands are going to come to heart center. Push your hands together. Push your left elbow into that left foot. And then rotate your chest to the right. This one's a tough one to balance, so take your time. And it's okay if you wiggle or you fall, just come back into it. Pull that left hip back. Stick your tailbone back. Open your chest more to the right. Maybe open your arms here. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. We move slowly to come out of it. Stand up, left knee to chest. Plant your foot down, shake out your supporting leg. Hands reach up, inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Other side. Left knee into the chest. Cross, just kidding, switch your legs. Right knee into the chest. Cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh. Bend your left knee, sit your butt back, back, back. Lean forward with the chest. And then I'm just going to let you hang out for a few breaths so you can let that right hip open up a tiny bit more. And then just try to find a place of balance. So where's the best place for you to look, to focus your gaze so that we can move into this variation. Right elbow, walk it down that right leg. Try to get the elbow into the sole of the right foot. Hands to heart center. Push into the hands. Nice. And then pull that right hip back. You can stay there. You can open your arms. If you're like insanely balanced today and you feel great here, you can start to play with looking towards the sky as well. I'm going to keep looking at the ground because I feel like if I look to the ceiling, I'm going to fall over today. So whatever works for you, pulling that right hip back. Use your arms. Turn your chest to the left edge of the mat. Push your tailbone back. Inhale. Exhale, back to center slowly. Right knee to the chest. Inhale. Plant your foot down. Exhale, shake it up. Really good, you guys. Step to the top of the mat. Hands lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Last flow here, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Lift your heels. Walk your feet in. And lower your bum down towards the ground. Bend your knees. Plant your feet. Hands behind the head. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sit back until you feel your core activate. I usually say halfway, but with this one, hands behind the head. Just as far as you can go, feeling your core activate here. Right knee lifts to tap the left elbow with an exhale. Inhale, return to center. Other side, exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Good, so we twist and center. Trying not to just move your arms, but can you turn your chest to the side? Modification, if this is super intense with hands behind the head, hands cross in front of your chest, and then trying to get the outside of your opposite arm to the outside of your opposite knee. Maybe sit back a little further if you can. Use your breath. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Rotate, center. 4 more. For 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Walk your feet in. Collarbone is going to stay lifted, so 2-piece fingers reach down, holding the big toes. I like to, before when getting into these variations, already bring my arms on the outside of the legs so the legs are touching and together. They stay together. Lift your legs up and try to straighten them as much as you can. Scoop your low belly in. Lift your chest up. Now squeeze your inner thighs. Left hand, even if your knees are bent, that's okay, but keep pushing into lengthening the legs. Left hand hooks on the outside of your right foot. Legs straight. Right arm reaches back. Exhale. Inhale, center. Switch hands, right hand outside of left foot. Exhale, left arm back, back, back. Inhale, center, cross those wrists. Exhale, right arm back. Legs together, don't drop the other leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, left arm back. Inhale, center. Let's do 1 more, each side. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Bend both knees. Arms release forward. Navasana. Option, straighten the legs and hold for 3 breaths, and that's it. Option to plant your feet or slowly straighten the legs and lower them down for 5 until you're lying down fully. 4, 3, 2, all the way down. 1. Nice. All right. Left leg lengthens. Right knee hugs into the chest. Option is shift your hips a little to the right. And drop your right knee to the left edge of your mat. Right arm extends to the right edge of your mat. Turn your head to the right. Let your shoulders relax to the ground. If you have a different twist variation that feels really good on your spine, feel free to take it. Two more breaths here. And we come back to center with an inhale. Exhale, plant the foot, readjust your hips, and extend the leg down. Other side, left knee into chest. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knee to the right. Open left arm to the left and turn your head to the left. Shoulders are heavy. And gently come back to center. And hug both knees into the chest, recenter your hips, give yourself a squeeze. I'm going to give you a moment here today to take any last poses before your shavasana. So maybe that's happy baby, maybe you like to take an inversion of sorts to close your practice. And if you have no clue what to do, see if you can just listen to your body. What would feel really good right now? Just take a few breaths. Take your time, there's no rush. When you feel ready to make your way to Shavasana, corpse pose. And today, see when you get there, if you can just find your place of extended legs, extended arms, closing your eyes. Now, as per usual, feel free to stay there as long as you would like, or as little as you feel so inclined. And if you choose to stay there today, when working with rotations, we think about detoxifying the body. So that consistent ringing motion through class today. And my traditional studies and whatnot, I've really come to take from it the meaning that we are wringing out our body. So it's good for our digestive system. It's good to release things that are stuck inside, whether that's emotionally or physically. So as you lay here in shavasana today, or maybe you just listen to me for these last few moments, every exhale, just let yourself go. Let go of any lasting physical bits of tension, any emotions that may be bubbling up. And be here for, again, as long as you'd like. Thank you for joining me today. We'll see you guys next class.